Hi guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of I Say What I Like podcast.
Hey.
Yeah, and it's your girl Eniola on the beat. The girl with the juice, with the spice, with all of the and yes, today I am my wonderful co-host.
Hey. I go by the code name, the one and only Fortune, aka the big tunes himself. I say what I like, gang. You know the vibe. Wherever it is you're watching, north, east, west, south, my face show, my shoes shine. Always subscribe, you know the vibe. If you're just joining us for the first time, please like, subscribe, spread the word. We say what we like, and that's the vibe. Let's get down to the business.
Exactly, let's get down to the business for today. Yes, guys, I see all of your subscriptions. I see all of your likes, I see all of your comments, I see all of your engagement. I see those new followers on my Instagram.
Keep it coming.
Please do well to keep it coming.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Yes,
let's get back
to business. Top 3, right? From the last video.
Yeah, top 3 comments from the last video.
We had quite a number, man.
Like, oh my god, it was like really amazing. And I'm like,
topic now, so yes, you bet that they will definitely
like we do it. Top 3 comments, game, and straight down into the business for today. But before we have our top 3 comments for today, it's still the month of October. Hashtag Gen Z's and pleasure.
Yes, it is.
Gen Z's and pleasure.
What is it about pleasure?
So today we are gonna be talking about knowing your partner's body count. Does it really matter? But before we go straight down into the video and the episode for today, let's have our top 3 comments.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
These are amazing comments I see here. So I will be starting off with at Isaac Francis 6098.
Alrighty.
So he said, I nearly had an heart attack from that experience. It's not pleasure. If you ask me, it is insecurity. It is actually wrong because we all have something to hide. Depend on what you're hiding. I won't advise you to go through your partner's phone. Hashtag respect privacy. What do you have to say about that?
I think Isaac is coming from a place of experience, so you have to identify with you. You shouldn't learn the hard way. Don't do it. I told you. So Isaac is on my team. So I like what
Isaac is on your team.
But please,
why won't you go through your partner's phone?
If you have to,
there are a lot of cockroaches that are under the carpet that you won't see, except you lift up that.
Voila, you go get.
All right.
Anyways,
moving on to the next comment.
Ishmael Abdul Shakur 5315 says, ideally, it's not insecurity. So this is countering Isaac, I guess, because human minds needs to be on guard. Because if you don't take notes or check some stores, human tends to change or get spoiled. You can't leave your child because you think he or she needs to have their privacy. They would go astray or immoral. So it's proper to check your partner's phone. Why would partners hide secrets though? Check them now.
Check your partner's phone. Guy, we are in a relationship. Why are you having a password on your phone? Why are you having a password?
It's my phone, my privacy. I am in this world alone at the end of the day.
Oh, really? So if you know you're in this world alone, don't just bother having a partner. Because the moment you have a partner, you guys are now two. Two in one body. Anyways, moving on to the next. Okay, this person said, I don't nearly get an attack from that experience. It is not pleasure if you ask me, it is insecurity. It's actually wrong because we all have something to hide. But then anyways, it depends on you and then it depends on your partner. So I feel like at every point you should always have understanding. Once the understanding is there, But please, if I am eventually going to get into any relationship. I'm not saying I'm not in a relationship, but don't get me wrong. But then I will check my partner's phone. It's like
it's
very
now. Yes, now it's definitely clear what you want, and if the person that you're wanting to deal with is open to that. And yes, it's match made in heaven. So I welcome it. I could check my partner's phone. But it's when I want you to check it. Don't worry, I'm not archiving anything, but you just make sense.
Are you sure you're not archiving anything?
No, I'm a good boy. All
right, moving on to the next Stop.
Spontaneous game.
Yes, speak, read,
and answer. There you go.
Oh, am I going first?
Yes, you are. I did last time. So you're going first.
Oh yeah. Mini, money more. Father has a donkey. I don't know.
I think you should pick this one.
Which one?
Pick anything.
I'm going to pick this.
Let me pick my own too. All right. So let's go. What do you have? Oh, it's naughty.
Okay.
We'll do justice and being sincere. I will know.
Oh, interesting.
What do you have?
So, can I read now?
Yes, you can.
All right, this states, if your ex were to turn to an animal, what would you want it to be?
Yeah!
As for me and my ex, and you are watching this video, if you were to be an animal, monkey. An ugly fat monkey.
Interesting.
But then anyways, it deserves that. So what's yours?
Yes, mine is saying threesome or eat chili pepper. Hot one. Hot chili pepper.
I'm so interested in this one.
Hot chili pepper.
Oh, you're going with hot chili pepper.
I'm actually still reading everything and looking at it. Threesome, eat chili pepper.
Oh my God!
I would gladly go for threesome.
And save yourself the hot chili pepper.
The pain and oh my word!
But it's funny how people really like
extreme
stuff. Yeah.
No, but you can have threesome and not have threesome.
Oh yeah, tell me about this. I'm quite interested. We're not even this extreme for another day. I'm quite interested in this one.
One can be the observer. And then we connect.
I think I kind of like have such experience.
Okay.
Where one was observing and then.
Interesting.
We're not going deep into that right now.
Yay.
Alright guys, that is that for the top 3 and our game pick, read and answer.
Yes, guys.
So right now,
straight to the business of the day.
Straight to the business of the day. Hashtag October, Gen Z's and pleasure. And now the topic for today is, do you think knowing your partner body count really do matter?
See how the whole place went quiet.
Very quiet.
Because it has to be deep. Do I think knowing my
partner's body count
really matters?
Yeah.
I think it does matter. It's not a function of how much of an information I want to give that she gets. So, not wanting to dwell too much on it, but I will just use this analogy. You having an HND in sex, and another person having a PhD.
Okay, PhD. So we are moving from experience. We are moving from this level to this level. Okay.
You definitely tell that the imbalance is there. So my partner being, let's say, having a PhD and I'm having a
HND,
as the case may be, she would be insatiable because our level of experience, as the case may be, would definitely differ. And also, if I have as much experience than she has, I would definitely not be contented as a man, because you'll be like, you should be able to do it this way, you'll be able to do this way, you'll be able to do it. And then you now have frictions at the end of the day, which would subconsciously have effects on that relationship. So yes, I think that it does matter, and then it's not a function of you.
I mean, information.
Yes, having that information and like knowing what to do with it.
Well, coming to me, I feel like knowing your partner's body count really don't matter for me. Some people might say it's in your past. Let your past be your past.
Yes.
But for me,
some past can come to haunt you. So
let that past. I want to know what is in that past.
To make sense of the now.
Exactly, to make sense of the now, and then whatever it is that has been before, if it should pop up now, I know how to handle it.
I can imagine.
I want to know if my partner has slept with 1,000 people. I want to know if I will be able to cope with it.
True.
Because the moment you don't tell me now, and I get to find out later, it becomes a big issue for me.
Yes.
Because we say, I mean, I'm speaking from the angle of we females.
Okay.
We say this is something straight. It is just for this person. But the moment I realized that this straight thing has gone into so many holes.
Yes.
At this point, I'm like, this is for the public.
Yes.
We say it is dignity, something that is respectful.
Yes.
Yeah. But the moment it is no longer, will I say, dignitized, or I don't know the right English to use right now.
There's no value to it.
There's no value to it. It becomes
watered down. Like you don't see it as anything. So
they say it is the woman that has majority of the issues with sleeping around. But I am here to tell you that even the men have serious, like it calls for concern the moment you find out that this person has, because it's very very funny how you find a Gen Z who is just about 25 years old having about 30-35 body gowns. Boy, please, at what age did you start strapping?
I know, right? Like, I feel like it's a function of this dispensation also, knowing that they are not Uncle Bale. Let me put it that
exactly,
way.
like you just want
to see it as a sport. Like they actually see it as a sport. Like just do it and get on with it. And some of them even brag about these things. Like
that is even an angle I am coming from. You will see a Gen Z telling you that, do you know, if you cannot give me sex, I can get it from so and so.
The confidence, the audacity.
Bro, please, what is
like,
sex?
We've lost our morals. Like
we've lost our morals. Exactly.
But then,
like, how do you feel so comfortable coming out to brag about sex? I have slept with 30 people. I have slept with... I met a guy.
Okay.
That was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
Telling me that, I think at that point it was about 21, 22.
Okay.
He was telling me he had over 20 body counts. In my head. I said, Pekele,
now it's one every day, every month.
Like how? You are 20. At what age did you start,
cultivating
this habit? We say sex is pleasure, something we should enjoy. Now, I like the fact you pointed out the fact that you say that some people now see it as sports. I want to back up this stuff, this stating I said with I came across it in the Bible.
Okay.
That was in the book of is it Corinthians? Yes, 1 Corinthians 6. 16 to 20. It says there is more to sex than mere skin to skin. Sex is spiritual, and that's what people don't understand.
It actually is, yes.
Some people just want to strap this girl, and you feel like, it is your time, you are enjoying it. Do you get?
Yes.
It's something that you should do it while you are young. My brother, whatever it is you learn now, we keep growing old and old old with you.
Yes,
I find it very, very annoying when I see older men still fucking around. And I'm like, this is very what you have done in the past that you feel like, by the time you go old, you will stop.
Addiction is hard to
the moment you start...
thingy too, so I don't know, it's not a function of you knowing who and who you're dealing with and how you can help them at that point.
Like the moment you start fucking around.
Because it's balanced, man. It's balanced, like they could do alright.
The moment you start fucking around, it becomes dirty.
Yes, it actually
Sex becomes dirty.
Yes, it does.
Because you now no longer have value for whoever
you want to
is.
deal with. Yeah.
And at this point, the moment I realized that probably this guy I am with has already 20 to 30 body counts. Some people will tell you I have lost count. Now that one they bust my head.
At what
age you have lost body count?
Yes, no.
And then at this point, I'll be like, so now adding me up to the number.
What are you seeking to achieve?
Are
you ticking it off
to your list again? Because it's very, very amazing how you find some guys with list of girls they want to strap. Yetunde today, Bolanle tomorrow, Chidima next tomorrow. And it goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on.
And that's why it brings to the second topic, the second question, because it does affect their relationships.
This is now, does your partner past really impact your relationship?
Because once you have had too much experience in this regard, it becomes like you have this standard you have built in your head. You get, so that way it becomes hard to really level up and be grounded in this your new relationship. You now imagine that you finally genuinely have feelings for someone person, that is virgin or has not much experience as regards intercourse and that kind of thing. Are you now going to say you want to make it an habit to bring this person to your level? If you can't do that, then you definitely lose that relationship in that regard. So yes, your past would affect your relationship because no matter what, you just have to find balance. Moderate is key. For
someone like me who has a bit of let's say insecurity issues, because every girl or everybody has an atom of insecurity in them. Might probably be very much or then very, very low. But for someone like me, knowing you've had at least to the ground of PhD in your world, at this point, what comes to my head is, would I even be able to satisfy you? Do you get? Would I be able to do this that you expect me to do?
Would you genuinely feel that passion?
Would you? Because see, at this point, if at any point I am probably not, let me give you a very nice, wonderful scenario.
Okay.
If at any point I feel like, I'm not around, or probably I travel, and then you are someone that cannot stay probably 2 weeks without having sex. In my mind, where I am,
you'll be bothered.
I'll be bothered. This boy go don't define one or two bimbo, one day, to come and satisfy him. At this point, every little thing you do, I will question you.
And you might not actually now do something, but based on
what you have done
track
in
record,
the past.
No,
I pray the Lord forgive these Gen Zs. Honestly, because it is very, very funny how.
But it takes one person to influence the other person for these morals to be corrected. Yes, guys, we've had too much talk. We're going to go on a breather right now, but when we come back, we're going to go into the question, how important is it to be open about your own body count to your partner? And when I come back, I'm going to give you hard-on, spot-on.
I am.
Are you sure you're ready for that?
Most definitely. I am always ready.
Most definitely. It's still that I Say What I Like podcast, ladies and gentlemen, girls, boys, and men. I go by the code name Big Tunes, and the one and only Eniola on the beat is still here. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back from that amazing break, and I hope you have grabbed your popcorn, your pizza, and donuts, and that cold drink, because me and Big Tunes are ready to delve into, what's trending and what's popular, and make you understand something relatable.
Yes,
so you had a question before.
Yes, I asked you, how important is it for you to be open about your own body count with your partner? How important?
Like I stated earlier, I said it is very, very important.
So it's like scale of 1 to 10.
A scale of 1 to 10. 10. In fact, if I can put a 10.1 on it, it is very, very important. Okay. Let your partner know if it's something he or she can handle. See, there are some people. I'm not saying that it is wrong. To like keep your body count, whatever is in your past is in your past. But then I'm speaking for myself.
Yes.
And I'm probably speaking for every other person that can relate.
You would let him know your own body count.
Yes.
That way.
If I am in a relationship, you ask for my body count.
So you not let them know. You not let me know now.
Why do you want to know my body count? Are you my boyfriend?
It's okay.
Anyways. At any point, bro, I would talk about my body count because it is very important. I want to know because that's why we have talking stage.
Yes. So
these are the questions you ask during talking stage. So I'll be able to know if it's something I can deal with. There are some people that like partners with plenty body count because they feel like this person already has mad experiences.
Yes. And
so, but if you feel like your partner is not going to be able to, you guys can now discuss about it.
What's the middle ground? How can you go about it? I feel like, in a way, as you are telling your prospective boyfriend, you're giving him that understanding that, okay, yes, you're opening up. Me, Seb, I can open up to tell you my own body count, because it wouldn't make sense for you sharing and then you're not getting that energy in return. You get? So that way, once you've expressed that this is where I stand as regards this, this is how many I have, this is what I would expect going forward as regards you, and that way it's easier for everybody to be on the same wavelength, mentally, sexually, emotionally, and that way it forges that relationship and makes it even more stronger. Most definitely.
But what if at a point you're being open about your body count, and then your partner is like, oh yeah, I can't deal with this, I can't deal with that, but then it still loves you. At this point, what do you do?
Can't deal with this, but still loves you. The truth is, love is action. Like, you can't do it, but you still love. You are just superficial in that context.
When you mean superficial, please.
Like, you're scratching it. Like, you're not ready to do the work. You can deal with it. If you really say you love, you can deal with facing the tough questions. You can deal with working the hard way of not wanting to be a slave to sex. You get? You can always do it. It's actually a mind thinking, and once you correct it.
I like the fact you said it's a mind thinking. All right, there's this question here.
Okay.
Can knowing your partner's past make you feel more secure or insecure in your relationship?
Can knowing? Yes. It's a function of what side of the coin are you wired to be. Yes. Secure, one, because it gives you that clarity. It makes you see it for what it is. You will now start putting things in your head, knowing that, okay, this is how we act, this is how we act, this is how we act. Does it mean that this is who he is? He could act it because he wants to make you see him in this light.
Yeah.
There are two different things. So you now establishing that conversation, you knowing and doing and having that understanding gives you that clarity and helps you being secure. You not having it will definitely play in your subconscious. It will make you insecure. It will make you question if it's dealing with people. Some people can have female besties which they actually don't have intimacy with. But you now not having that conversation, you not having that conversation will definitely make you insecure. And that's my take on that as regards that pretty much. What about you?
Well, as for me, I feel like definitely. It will make me feel very, very insecure.
Okay.
Like I said, I cannot deal with a partner who has plenty body count. Because let me say I am on the OND level and then he's on the PhD level. Please, at what age do I want to graduate to get to that PhD level? So it's something I can't deal with. Okay. That's why I tend to ask questions during the talking stage.
Okay.
I want to know how many people you've been with. I want to know if it's something I would be able to live with and all of that. But then the big question is, what's the ideal number of DIS body count?
The truth is there is no ideal number.
All right.
But it's a function of, are you an addict? Like, are you, when last did you do it? What was your mindset doing it? Are you doing it for the pleasure? Are you doing it for fun?
Sports,
are you doing it for sport? Are you doing it to enjoy it? Are you doing it because it's the right thing to do, the value you're bringing into it? So once you tackle such questions, I feel like that's when you can know ideally the number that is right. But the truth is, for specific sakes, less than 10 is actually the ideal number.
The ideal number, yeah. Because, bro, I don't know why you want to, why you would be, or why
more than 20 at 20, killing the.
That you said having sex one year. But it's funny how people tend to just have sex crazily.
Yes.
Honestly, it is not the ideal thing to do. That is why being committed.
Just said it in Bible terms. You know if you know past God. God talk and say skin to skin, Complete it.
I'm not completing. They should not read the book of Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 8.
Yes,
you
guys.
see there 16 to 20. Mm-hmm. You see it there.
Preacher mama.
Oh, please. We'll open another podcast for pastoring.
Right.
Yeah, so in all,
yes, winding down.
Gen Z, please, I am pleading on behalf of the Gen Z. I am also in the Gen Z world, but then I refuse to act like a Gen Z. I refuse to think the way a Gen Z will think. Sex is spiritual. I can go on and on and on giving stories of people I know who had sex with, who I know were very okay, and then at some point in their life,
lost their way as a result of sex. Okay.
Lost a lot of things as a result of sex. The moment they had sex with this person, it comes in gradually. Like the devil just works little by little by little. And then I used to warn him, I say, this one you carry fair today, you carry yellow tomorrow. The day you carry one that, will just scatter everything.
Spirit is not in line.
That's gone and all of that. Yes. So guys, Gen Z, please be very, very careful. It's not even only about Gen Z. Everybody in general, sex is spiritual. Sex is something you should enjoy. Because when you start having different sex with different people, it becomes very dirty.
Actually.
Like very, very
dirty. An intimate thing, you're losing yourself.
You're losing yourself. Yes. So yes. This is more like throwing this to the house.
Okay.
In general.
Okay.
But yeah. And yes, I want you guys to engage on this last questions versus suggestion.
Okay.
What are some tips for having a healthy conversation about this topic without any drama? That is, knowing your partner's body count. Doesn't matter. How can you have conversations about this without having issues?
I think you knowing your partner in the real sense of knowing your partner, like knowing the little things, understanding that some people could get irritated, some people get aggravated from you wanting to go memory lane. Some people they are not proud of these things. So it's for you to be sensitive to know that you can have this conversation at a cozy time. If it's somebody that is used to having mood swings, you can be quiet, you can like put calm music to bring it up. Like, this is in my head, or this is, put yourself in that shoe, like be empathetic. You can flip the script so that way it's easier for him to also put one or two topics and infos about that. So
yes, everything still bottles down to open communication.
Most definitely.
Open communication is key. Open communication is the way, the truth.
They could have other suggestions, so they should.
Yes, if you have any suggestions,
how can you talk about
this without any dramas with your partners? Please do well to our comment section. You know how we do it,
Next episode, most definitely.
So it was.
Did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you?
Definitely, I'll be able to.
Therapeutic for you.
Yes, it felt really therapeutic for me because I like the fact that I was able to express.
You did say what you like.
But then, you don't need all. The key is know your partner first. Know how to come up with this thing, and then if you know you can deal with
understand the times, and moderation is key in pleasure.
Moderation is key in pleasure. So guys, see you on our next podcast. And yes, do want to follow us, subscribe, and
run the numbers up.
All thanks to eLife Africa.
Yes, guys. Big Team signing out. And the Daniel on the beat.
Love.